Hi, I'm Janis from JBMTHINKS, sports parenting coach's wife for 29 years, sports mom for 22. What do you do when your child loses and doesn't handle it very well? I think we've all experienced that with our kids at one time or another. The honest truth is losing is not fun. Nobody loves to lose. Kids, coaches, parents, nobody loves to lose. It's not fun. But there are ways that your child needs to learn how to handle it. This past week, I heard about one of my friends, her son, 8 to 10 years old, lost in a basketball game. And after the game, he was so upset that he took a beeline for the bathroom and did not shake the hands as his team, you know how they cross and they shake hands with each other. He did not do that. He took a beeline for the bathroom because he was so sad and he was so mad about it. So, and he moped on the stands afterwards. He didn't want to talk to anybody about it. And so I'm thinking, I'm sure that happens a lot with different kids because some kids are more competitive and they have a really hard time with losing. So what do you do in that situation? And I think, first of all, the first and most important thing is that your kids got to know that that's not okay. Yeah, it's hard to lose. It sucks to lose, and you can empathize with that. But they got to know that that kind of poor sportsmanship behavior is not okay. And so that's the next conversation. And then beyond that, um, there's there's got to be consequences at some point. If this continues to happen, if your child continues to display this kind of poor sportsmanship, there's got to be a consequence. Even the consequence of even the first time, I would say, is at the very least, have your child apologize to his teammates. If you can get a hold of the other team, apologize to the other team too. But there's got to be some kind of backup consequence to the behavior that will discourage them and help them to know that this is not okay, and continue to have that conversation of respect for your opponent, respect for your teammates. And in order for them to continue to hear that, you've actually got to be showing that yourself. So even though you're upset about them losing, you got to learn to suck it up and just tell them it's a game. And I know that that doesn't help any, but this behavior is not okay. And if you're going to continue to do this behavior, then there's going to be consequences. And you'll have to decide what those consequences are. I'm not going to tell you what they are. I know some parents that will say, okay, you're done with sports. I know other parents that'll ground up. Whatever the consequence is, your child needs to know that poor sportsmanship is not okay, and that there's going to be real consequences if they continue with that kind of behavior. Now, this is important, and this is important for you as a mom and a dad to be displaying good sportsmanship to them. So you're going to have to model it, and this is the hard part too as parents, is modeling positive sportsmanship. Being able to shake hands with the other parents on the team or on the opposing team or the opposing coach. This sets an example, and this is what you need to do. Display good sportsmanship. So I hope that helps your thinking a little bit. If your child is one of those kids that takes losing so hard that they take it out on everyone else around them, and help them learn to see that good sportsmanship learns to respect everyone that's in the process. Have a great week.